Good morning, everybody. How are you? It is February 3rd, and it's a Wednesday. Kind of talking a little bit lower. My voice goes in and out. I've had a really crazy sore throat, and with the solar flares acting up, and with a lot of the other astrological stuff going on out there, I find my body's exhausted. I don't know about you, but I've been exhausted. I've been taking my antiviral, which is one of my go-to things to take, and it's a tincture. It's called antiviral, and it really does help. I'm taking I'm taking pretty heavy doses, so every 4 hours, and that's what I'm doing. I don't use oil of oregano or anything like that. That's just my preference. So antiviral is my go-to thing. One of the things that I keep on coming for me, and I'm finding huge changes happening, and I think that's why with my throat is using my throat chakra, allowing my voice to be heard even more, and clearing it, clearing all of that debris that's been there for so long of not speaking up of what I like. And even though some people are like, "What, Mary, you speak all the time," and I'm like, well, sometimes I don't always. There's things like even for myself that I find I'm sort of nervous to step into, and that's really my beliefs and working on my beliefs and my thoughts and what's going on in my head. And one of the biggest things for me is to step into being a life coach, a spiritual life coach. And a spiritual life coach is one who wants to lead you to your authentic self with love and guidance. And part of being that, when I look over my career, I guess, my career of being a psychic medium and doing many different classes, I've always stepped into the spiritual side and coaching people and bringing them towards who I can see inside out and allowing them to shine. And I kept on woken up, and one of my beautiful goddesses stepped forward, and it's Ishtar. Ishtar is a beautiful, beautiful goddess. I've never really worked with her until just recently, and she's really stepped forward in my life along with the Green Tara. I think that's why she's helping me to get rid of a lot of toxins in my life. Ishtar is not only the goddess of war, but she's a goddess of love. So she has that beautiful balance. She wants to bring forth the abundance in your life and step forward in that abundance in your life. And she's really been stepping forward in me and pushing me to do this and step into being a spiritual life coach. And I have a lot of wonderful ideas. I've sort of set out my program. It's on my website. And it is really going to be based in the powers of love and being authentic. And in order for me to do that, I have to be authentic with my own self. And it's funny because today I was going through a wardrobe change where I thought, oh, this is really pretty. Oh, it's really nice. I'm just like, I don't feel comfortable in it. I might like the color, but I don't feel comfortable in it. And I went back and I picked this up and I went, this is it. And even for the scarf, because my throat's sore, so of course I want a scarf around it. It was like I picked up a couple of my scarves, but the red was saying, no, you got to wear the red. You got to wear the red. And I'm like, yeah, I got to wear the red. Let's just go with it. Allowing yourself to step into that authentic self of who you are and honoring it. Honoring who you are as a beautiful human being. When we step into it and we start doing more things that make us feel good, make us and make you and me feel beautiful and loving, then we're stepping towards our authentic self. We are acknowledging that voice that's in us that's saying, yes, this is what you really like. You really would rather wear these great, cool, funky pants instead of, these ones over here. So it's stepping into that I would rather, I'm not a dress up kind of girl. I'm not a girl who wears a suit or wants a suit coat or anything like that. And there are beautiful women who do. I'm not a woman who wears dresses. I don't, dresses aren't my thing, or skirts. But I love to, I'm stepping into what it is, more of what I feel is right for me. And that's what this whole journey is going to be about this year, is stepping into your authentic self. So I've started to start posting being a spiritual life coach. And with that, there are, on my website, but with that, it is getting people to look at as, what is your word for the year? So think of something that you want to encompass for your year as a word. It could be love, harmony, thrive, compassion, abundance, whatever that word is. Start bringing a word into it and start writing it out and playing with it. And the other thing is to start to really soak in a lot of the energies that you feel wonderful about. It is tapping into that spiritual energy of source more often. When we start doing what we really love to do. So if it's soaking in a bubble bath, if it's just going to a coffee shop and just sitting there by ourselves and reading the paper, allowing ourselves to have that time. It could be that we just go and take a drive and go watch the sunset. Or we're up early enough to watch the sunrise. So taking that time to do these things for ourselves is going to be really bringing out our authentic self. And with that, these cards, the romance cards, funny being February, they were saying, no, Mary, do pull some cards for people. I want to, so I grabbed them and I've been playing with them a bit. And I want to pull out 3 cards because with this week and with the new moon coming up, you're going to be finding a lot of people are going to be angry. They're going to be upset. They're going to be going into the deep end with emotions this week. And with that, we want you to take those times to do the long walks, to get outside, breathe in the fresh air, and allow yourself to do the things that you really feel that you love to do. And if it is that you're wanting to look for a new hair color and it's purple or green or whatever, step into it. Try it out. Maybe you've been wanting to get your nose pierced, or you've been looking at a tattoo. Start allowing yourself to step into that. That's what that's what I'm feeling. That's what I want. So the more you do that, the more you're going to find that you're going to be stepping into that authentic self, and you're going to be starting to rejoice, and you're going to be in this birth of the God and the Goddess within you just exploding. Okay? So I'm going to pull out some cards. Wow. This is just perfect. It's getting to know each other better. Getting to know not only yourself, but the people around you better. Taking time to get to know who your co-workers are, or who's that. Maybe it's even your boyfriend or your husband or your girlfriend and your wife. You need to get to know them because they're always changing. We're all changing. You're changing. Why aren't they? It's taking that time to talk, go for coffee, maybe go and book a restaurant that does the painting and things like that. Doing something to get to know each other a lot better and start to reveal your innermost selves to each other. So allow that bond to be deeper. So if there's somebody that you have been wanting to get to know, or you've been chatting with them on Facebook or something, take that step and say, come on, let's meet face to face, because meeting face to face, that energy is just so different than when you're just talking online. It brings in a lot more intimacy into what you are discussing. and let go of control issues. Oh boy. Yeah, I say oh boy because we all have this. We all have these control issues. So whatever the relationship is and whatever is going on, allow this situation to unfold naturally. This week it's not only to get to know somebody, but it's also it's to release what you've been trying to control. Release what you've been trying to hang on to and allowing it to unfold. So take a book, start journaling this week. Start journaling, start writing down your ideas, even if you think they're crazy, but allow these ideas to just come out, right? And as you are allowing them to come out, you're going to find out more ideas are going to unfold. You got to allow it. You got to get the juices going. And as we are heading into the weekend, you're already met the romantic partner you seek. So romance is in the air coming up this weekend. It's the new moon. It's new beginnings. So people around you you're going to be getting to know more people around you. Stepping into that part of you for allowing the love to come back in your life. And that's what this weekend will be as we go into the energies of the new moon. And Aquarius loves love. They do. And they are the humanitarians with a capital H. So as we're embracing these energies, allow your heart to go, allow your heart to wander, and be open to letting the love in your life in. And this could be a romantic partner. It could be just getting to know somebody, just allowing that person into your life so that you get to know them and let go of any control that you have or any assumptions you have on a person that you think this is the way that they are. Well, get to know them first. Allow yourselves so that you can let in the romance, let in the fun into your life. The overall card, because I usually pull four cards, is someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Oh, it's all about this craziness this week. So it's also about deception. When we get to know somebody, we let go, we're able to see if it is a deception. We're able to see that. Don't make assumptions. Get to know first, then make your decisions. Once you get to know somebody and you get to see maybe their side of it or what's been going on in their life, then you're able to make your decisions. Instead of just making a big judgment call and saying this is what I believe it is. So allow yourself to do that this week. We have a new moon meditation on Sunday, and I will be having it here at the Guru Mama Center. And I will also do a meditation and post it for those who are unable to make it. And doing so, I really hope as many people can come out so that we can gather together, because I feel the more that we gather together in meditation, we're getting the vibration, so we're able to release anything that we need to release a lot faster. You have a wonderful, wonderful week. Take some time for yourself and take some time to get to know somebody that you've been wanting to get to know, or you're wanting to find out more. If you're feeling there's deception there, find out more information about it. Then make your decision. A lot of releasing is happening this week. A lot of releasing, with the solar flares and new moon. And it's just a fun, loving kind of month. That's what it is. But stay authentic to who you are and stay in your love, because that's all what we have. Namaste. God and the goddesses bless and shower you with infinite love and abundance. Bye-bye.